right, let's do this. Nice to have my 2 days off. They actually called me in, but it's not available. Needed my 2 days off. I am at 40, actually 39. Can you believe it? 39 more slimes to go. Two days ago, it was 75. So that tells you how quickly I could easily do this. Obviously, I don't know if you guys can see this, but my light fell down, so I am going to fix it. I don't think you can see it. Drifted off. Yeah, so we are 39 slimes away, which means that out of the 75 that I had at the beginning, I've gotten 46 done in 2 days, which is actually pretty good. The first day I started this, I got 30 done in one day. So, I mean, it's not too shabby. I have all the OCs ready. A few people can still come in, and I'll bump somebody. Everybody who's made a request for slime has gotten it. They're all done. They're all out of the way. And right now I'm at the point of just getting it done. I wanted to do a final 10. And I already did most of the people who would have been in the final 10. I've already done their slimes. So it's just going to be the 9, and then I have the one that's going to be the final one. Already set. That one's, that's how I'm going to end it. So I already have the last slime is just going to be the last slime. I was thinking about doing replacement slimes for the non-mutuals and the people who have already unfollowed, and well, replacement slimes for the non-mutuals. Anybody who became a non-mutual, who was a non-mutual and became a non-mutual, or doesn't even know I exist, because I did a whole series of with Hololive and Bishoujo and stuff like that, and most of them don't even know I'm a human being. Don't even know that I'm a streamer. That's bad. That's probably the better way to look at it. Let alone knowing me as an artist. I don't think that they've even seen. I don't think any of them has actually seen the slime versions of themselves. I don't think any of them has. But that's what it is. I was thinking about doing replacements for it, but I'm really at the point where, even though it's about 100, replacements that I'd have to do, maybe a little bit more. There's around 100 replacements that I'd have to do, and that would probably take me about a month. Which would add to it, which would put me at being done at the end of the summer. I don't know where it would end. And what I mean is that, do I continuously need to freaking, watchdog and make sure that people, stay mutuals with me? Nobody's being forced to be my mutual. I want people to be my mutual because this is what they want to do. They want to grow with me. They want to be a part, and I want to see them succeed. If you don't want to be my mutual, I got so many other people. I mean, look at how many freaking slimes I made. There's so many other people that I need to devote my time to, which I wish I could get my time, get time for them. And yes, my biggest problem is that I got this job that I'm going to. One of the reasons why I'm drifting off is because this job kind of sucks, if you really want to know the truth, and it's not the job. Again, right when I worked for the post office, it's the exact same fucking thing. Well, it's not the exact same thing. The administration here works a lot better. I'm still getting paid for the work that I'm doing. Nobody's trying to rip me off in any way, shape, or form in that respect. I have benefits. I'm getting overtime pay. I'm getting everything that they promised. I'm getting. So it's not that part of the administration. It is the people I work with, really. work, I would do those work all the time. Yeah, I volunteered, to do work like this before, so it's not like, oh, this is some work that I wouldn't do, but I have done volunteer work of this nature. The difference between volunteer and paying is that I could leave as a volunteer. I'm not beholden to anything. They basically get what they get what I'm willing to give. When they're paying me, it's a whole different story, it seems. It seems that I just gotta put up with fucking drama. And I don't understand. There's so much work to be done. How do you have time for the fucking drama? How do you have time for it? So much work to be done. And yeah, I noticed that the people who are instigating the most drama in this job are the people that do the least amount of freaking put forth the least amount of effort towards the job. It sucks. But I have to right now. I'm worried about just me. I don't worry about fucking them. And the only reason I freaking bring that up is because, man, it fucking sucks when it point the finger at me. I got yelled at the other day for fucking nothing, and now I'm going to get, I have to talk to him. I have to talk to my boss's boss about a freaking incident that I'm not even involved with. It's fucking stupid. I haven't been there for 2 days. Ugh. Maybe I need to go to another place. I don't know. I tried that with the post office. This is what fucking sucks. I tried that with the post office, and it didn't work out well for me. They found a fucking loophole to keep me down because of it. Well, the truth of the matter is they just made up shit as they go along, and it's basically anything that would hinder me, not benefit them. Benefiting them was not part of the freaking, was not on the table. Just anything to hinder me. And how I should be freaking grateful that I have a fucking job. Never going back to that shit. If this job turns into that, I'm fucking leaving it. sucks. Fucking hate this shift. I'm gonna find a nice shady place, hang out for a fucking half hour. Why couldn't I become monetized and at least make enough money to support myself? Saturdays are the worst. They really are. I think I'm going to actually be, I think it's going to actually be, happen probably on Monday. My talk with the administrator. Because I don't think that they're here for the weekend. So, let's get back to the actually. You guys don't care about this fucking shit. Let's get back to what's going to happen. I could finish. Since it's Saturday, I could finish, before my days off. I could be done with this Wednesday. The slimes. And it was one of the things that I was like, I'm absolutely floored about. But it definitely holds true, because there are so many people that don't know me for anything else other than the slimes. There are so many people right now that only know me for my slimes. And I was planning originally to do this for a year. Can you imagine if I did an entire year of this? The growth that I've been doing, the more connections that I've been making has been phenomenal. I love it. I think it's great. I think that most people don't know. They have no idea that, one, I'm a streamer on YouTube, and two, I've only been doing slimes for a year, since January 1st of this year, and I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary of Twitch halfway through. So it's kind of really amazing how everything is working out. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very grateful. I know that it sounds kind of like bitter when I'm talking about like, oh, I wish I could have, been making enough money to support myself. But that's just because I don't want to do this job and I'd rather be doing streaming. But the type of streaming that I'm doing is not conducive to revenue generating. My ad hoc ideas and, just kind of crazy spur of the moment and all that stuff that I've been doing, that won't fly. I'd have to stick to a strict schedule. I'd have to, basically be on. I've noticed that like almost every single artist that I've seen, almost every single artist that I know, has a pre-drawn, when they're working on their art, has a pre-drawn something or other. It's already pre-drawn. They're just, basically tracing over it. That's very difficult for me to do. I know I use a template. I use a template just to basically keep sizes correct, because if I was let loose, every freaking, would be different proportions. Not only would the slimes look different all around, but every single slime would be different proportions. And I'm just floored by the whole thing. So that's the only reason I have my template. My template, and I definitely have some cheats like ears, the cat ears and glasses and stuff like that. But that's because those things when I draw them, they're always going to be the same. And I don't always use the cat ears, and I don't always use the glasses. A lot of times I just draw them freehand. especially when they're very different than what I have set up. When it's all basically the same, I just do this, just use it. Saves a little bit of time, not much, but a little bit of time. But it keeps the best thing about it is it keeps proportions. But when I watch other people doing art, I'm just like, wow, it's not like they're using a template. It's like they already have the drawing pre-drawn. And then they're just basically tracing over it. And I don't get it. I really don't. If you're gonna do an art stream, I can't tell people how to do their thing, but is it really an art stream at that point? Or are you just showing off your art? I don't know. But I've seen people with emojis, and they use a template, which is basically pretty much the entire drawing, and then they basically just add hair or ears or whatever it is they need to add to it. And I'm like going, is it really a template, or are you just using it? I have some emojis that people have been created for me that do that. And when you see what I draw freehand, that kind of looks like when you see what I draw freehanded, it kind of looks like those things, but it's so off, and they all look different proportions, and all the other things that go with it. And I just I don't know. Maybe I'm just, this is the way. We're gonna do art for art's sake, and my style of art is different, and I don't think people are used to it. I don't know. I could still be upset with fucking what's happening at work, and I hate the fact that it's going to transfer into something that I love doing. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a marvelous time doing it, and you can do it. As always, if you've watched it all the way to this part, just type cool beans in the comments below. I would fucking adore that. Thank you. It would make my day, make my millennium. It would make the 3 years that I've been a streamer seem worth it. How's that sound? That's craziness. Because nobody has ever made that. And I had somebody watch the entire sleeping video. I don't know if they actually watched it. They played it. They played the entire sleeping video from beginning to end, and I'm still kind of like, I can't believe somebody did that. And I wish there were more like you out there. There's no surprise in there. It's literally just me sleeping the entire time. But the fact that somebody played through it is just so amazing to me. Like I said, they didn't have to watch it. It could have just been playing in the background. But if I was generating money, if I was monetized and somebody did something like that, that's big bucks. It's an hour. And just to give you an idea, that hour is 70, 100, 200 people views. It makes up an hour. 200 people can be in an hour. Because I have people that will only watch for 4 seconds. 200 views in freaking makes up an hour. So one person did that. One person's worth freaking 200 views. So yeah. So if you don't mind, put the cool beans in there. I'd appreciate it. If not, it's everything's okay. Like I said, everybody's got to do what they got to do. I don't mean to sound judgmental. I'm very judgmental on myself, on what I'm capable of doing, on what I want to be doing. I'm very limiting to myself because of that, and I try to see beyond it. But yeah, I hope you're happy. All right, take care. All right, bye.